they both have the same letters in their name. We got Pokii and Pico going at it here for game 1.
Absolutely. And they also look similar. Oh no!
It's going to be one of those days, but
white and blue.
yeah, Pokii going to be the cream and teal color there.
So Pokii is actually an Arizona Rivals of Aether resident. He is someone who competes in our local events pretty often. One
So
of our
no
local
bias.
warriors. No bias at all. But the Ori Ditto is one of my favorite matchups to watch in this game. It's
just
so
so
fast-paced. They just
Yeah.
you can die off of a jab, man. Like it's nuts.
You know, especially off of that kill move, the up air. They'll deny
no.
all they want, but I'm going to tell them that it is a kill move no matter what, because...
I almost saw an up the air dodge up B set up there.
Yeah. Man. I mean, they're both just moving 100 miles a minute, and it's just hard to keep up with them.
We almost saw up air being the signature kill move it is for Ori.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I didn't think that would hit without sign.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with where you're clinging onto that stage, too, because if you're right at the top of the wall, there's a lot of moves that'll still hit you up there.
Absolutely. Wall cling is such an interesting mechanic. Only 2 characters in the game have it, with Ori and Maple. And it can really slow down a recovery enough to throw off opponents.
Pokii was really looking to slow him down with that parry on the F smash, but just missing it and getting punished hard for it.
Ooh, okay. Honestly, normally I would mention kind of those panic parries, but in this type of matchup, man, you guys are flying around the stage a mile a minute. It's not even a panic parry at that point. It's it's
You're just trying to see 50 miles ahead of you as you're moving a million miles a minute.
Exactly. Oh man. Focus got some good pressure here.
Yeah, forcing him really far out. And unfortunately, going a little bit too far.
Oh no!
Just fast fell a bit too far. Wasn't expecting to miss the stage there.
Yeah, I hate to see the SD, but you love to see the aggression that leads to it.
Yep. Caught him as he's trying to wave dash back, so ends up losing the stock there.
Still, honestly, all things aside, pretty close. Still was that a last stock situation, so let's see if Pico can kind of turn this around and steal some of that momentum.
Yeah, and that's honestly one of the things I feel is the hardest about fighting Ori and other fast characters, because you're trying to get your movement around to their speed, and if they catch you at the wrong time, you're DIing so horribly for a lot of their moves because they want you off stage or they want to hit that strong hit, and you just go flying if you're holding back at the time.
Absolutely, and then there's also something to say about the signless versus having a sign. Signless F-Strong is pretty dang quick. It's one hit. If you're expecting to be able to DI down and tech the multi-hit, you might be surprised when you get hit by this signless variant, you know?
Yep. Yeah, I mean, it's just hard to keep up with this match in general with how fast they're going. So we'll see if we can keep up in game 2.
Game 2. 4-4, phenomenal stage. Definitely I feel like an aggressor's pick of a stage. It's very easy to just get carried off stage. The dash attachment. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, I mean, for me, the nice thing is just that open area in the middle. You don't really have to worry about those platforms like on the previous stage coming in and closing it off. It just creates so many more avenues of aggression.
And you still have platforms to play around with, too, at a normal height. So you still have all your plat drop setups and all that, too. It's a great stage.
Oh, looking for the pop-up off of that sign button. Good DI coming out of Pico, keeping themselves alive.
Okay. I like the option coverage with sign there. Ooh, snuck right past him.
He's just been finding the right openings at the right time to keep himself alive.
His recovery's been really solid this set.
Yeah, and starting to get this movement on point to create some openings here for a potential stock.
Okay, I like it. I wonder if that side B was a sign charge.
I don't know, but it is a good option to cover certain spaces, and that tech saved his life there.
And that was a situation, like I was saying before, that was a signless one. And just kind of knowing the difference between the two is a big one, right?
Yep.
Hit with a multi-hitting move or getting hit with a single hit.
Oh my god, using the sign to fight sign.
Nice! Alright! Hey! For the first time in the set, he's in the lead. Pico just needs to keep his ability to stay alive. I mean, his survival, his recovery has been phenomenal this set. Poki's aggression and punish game, I think, has been a little cleaner. So if he can just continue to stay alive like he has been, just find those openings when he does, build up some damage, close out the stock, I could see Pico taking it.
Yeah, and I think this might be where the stage counter pick is coming into play because there's a lot more space to move around. So we've seen a bit cleaner movement coming from Pico and finding more openings around Pokii here to get the aggression that they need.
Okay. Back into an edge guard situation.
Oh,
Makes it back on the stage.
Barely missing that confirm.
Oh, we'll see if he turns this around. I like it. I love it. Ooh, phenomenal.
Yeah, that is the
And now we got a
downside.
decent lead.
Yeah, that is the downside of clinging to the ledge there because you're just a sitting duck for moves like that.
Gotta be ready to attack.
Yep. Almost, but good DI keeping them alive.
Well, yep, that'll do it. So we are on last stop, game 2. This is a match stop for Pico, so Pico's definitely looking to try to close this out and take it to game 3, right?
Yeah, just doing everything they can to just outspace Pokii here, but the challenge is just finding the openings you need.
And it's tricky, you know, outspacing in a Ditto ends up becoming kind of a guessing game because you're working with the same tools. You're not really able to shut down their best approach moves because they're probably also your moves.
Yeah, so it really just comes down to recognizing what the players are looking for, and that forward strong, definitely what Pokii needed.
This is incredibly close.
Oh, that was incredibly close.
Oh,
I can't believe they actually tried to challenge that.
And there it is. Hit him with that forward smash. Now, the Signless F Strong can catch the bad DI.
Yep.
It's a single hit move. Came out pretty quick. That was a good set.
Yeah, I mean, it's what you expect out of a Nori Ditto. You're going to have that high speed movement, and it definitely shows off what is so fun about this game. Just the movement in general, being able to use those platforms to aid your movement and approaches.
For those of you who are watching the stream and haven't played Rivals of Aether before, movement in this game is buttery smooth and so much easier to get in.